The book of 2 Esdras, chapter 16, and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. 2 Esdras, chapter 15, and 5. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Habashai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Habashai, Bahara Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some look like the heathen, beginning with 144,000 preachers, teachers, and prophets. Shalom. Now, America is a lifeline to a majority of the world, man. America sends aid, foreign aid, which, as you see, September the 9th, 2025, Supreme Court temporarily approves Trump's block, on congressionally approved foreign aid. So now this foreign aid, $4 billion of foreign aid, is blocked temporarily. So these countries that receive that aid won't be receiving aid. For how long? We don't know. But remember, Trump said, hey, they want to be the leader of AI. They want to be the face of technology. Remember, America is still ruling. So no one is going to top America. No one's going to be in leadership or rulership over America. While America is still here, while these Edomites are still ruling. So all nations are still going to be under the subjection of Babylon the Great, man. America, all right? Real quick, Farmer says we're in a very dire situation ahead of harvest with zero soybean orders from China, historically the largest buyer. You see? That's a hit for America. So you see the scriptures that we've just read is what? Chaos upon the globe, man. So Yahweh Shema Shai is judging the earth. All right? It's judging the earth. Excuse me. Now it says, Washington, the Trump administration doesn't have to take immediate steps to spend billions of dollars in foreign assistance approved by Congress. Chief Justice John Roberts said September the 9th in a preliminary ruling that gave the full court more time to consider the legal issues in the case. The Justice Department had asked the higher court to pause a judge's order that the administration release the foreign aid. That includes about $11 billion that needed to be committed by the end of September before the funds expire. Foreign aid administrations challenged the foreign aid organizations challenged the administration's ability to refuse to spend funds already allocated by Congress. The administration said it intended to spend $6.5 billion of the disputed funds, but is trying to kill $4 billion through a procedural tactic known as a pocket rescission. The money was designated for the U.S. Agency for International Development, a federal entity that the administration has largely dismantled. All right? So you just type this in. Come on, phone. What is U.S. foreign aid used for? Overview, U.S. foreign aid is used to support American national security and commercial interests and for humanitarian purposes, falling into three main categories: humanitarian assistance for disaster relief, development assistance to promote economic and social progress and security, assistance to strengthen allies' military and police forces. These funds also promote United States values like caring for those in need by supporting efforts in health, education, and good governance. I don't like that. I do not like this. Anyway, I'll just keep reading, man. Main categories of foreign aid: humanitarian assistance provides life-saving relief from natural disasters, conflicts, and famines, including food, medical care, and shelter. Development assistance promotes economic, social, and political development in recipient countries and communities by supporting programs in health, education, and good governance. Security assistance helps strengthen the military and security forces of countries allied with the United States to promote peace and stability. You see that? That's pretty much the point. So just continue to say the same thing. It says who delivers and receives aid. Recipients' aid can go to foreign governments, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, businesses, and international organizations. Implementers. Funds are often delivered not as cash, but through technical assistance and commodities provided by U.S. agencies, international organizations, and local groups. How it's funded: foreign aid is financed through the U.S. budget process with funds appropriated annually by Congress. These specific proportions of the budget allocated to humanitarian development and security assistance vary from year to year. So you see, all those who receive aid and assistance, now it's paused, it's cut for now, okay? Who receives U.S. foreign aid? Or should I say, what countries receives foreign aid? Overview. Let me see. We're doing 2025. Yeah, 2025. Overview: why a comprehensive final list for the entirety of 2025 is not yet available. Key recipient countries for U.S. foreign aid in 2025 include Ukraine, which remains a primary recipient. Various countries in Africa, like Ethiopia, facing humanitarian crisis, and nations in Latin America, such as Colombia, Haiti, and Mexico, with funding directed toward regional and bilateral initiatives. There are also ongoing aid flows to West Bank and Gaza for humanitarian purposes. And so you see, these funds are being put on pause, man. All right, and these countries are gonna be hit, right? America, concerning this famine, is going to be hit. All right. So, again, now let's read this article right here. This is the times we in, man. So, prophecy playing out. All right. Ultimately, it's to get everybody to bow the knee. Because again, remember, America's still in power, man. Ain't nobody gonna take America's power except for Yahweh Shai. When the Heavenly Father, Yahweh sent Yahweh Shai and the angels, that's when Esau going down. That's when America going down. But until then, ain't no nation gonna top America, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to use Russia and their allies and also members of NATO and the EU to take out America, shoot nuclear missiles upon America. Well, Yahweh Shai gonna take everybody. He gonna shut everybody down. All right, and we got next the nation of Israel, beginning with our Lord Yahweh Shai. Real quick, Revelation 17:1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore. That's America that sitteth upon many waters. What's the waters? Revelation chapter 17 and 15, it says, And he said unto me, The waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So you see, America is over the globe, man. It's over the earth. America is ruling. Okay? They're ruling. It says, Revelation 17:2, with whom the kings of the earth, the leaders of the earth, the leaders of these nations, have committed fornication, meaning followed after the ways of America. All right? And which ultimately they're going to follow after this MOTB system, with America being the head, the lead of this AI system and MOTB, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication. Because remember, Esau is the god of the earth, the prince of the air. All right? Matter of fact, he's the prince of the air of this world. When Christians read it to them, see Satan ruling, the devil ruling. No, assholes. It's Esau. So-called white man is a nation of people. The devil ain't down here doing nothing outside of what Yahweh Shemashah got him doing. Sure, he playing on the mind of Esau, man. Damn. This is Ephesians 2:2. Wherein in time past ye walk according to the purpose of this world, according to the prince of the air of the power, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. You see that? It's Esau, man. All right? And Esau's spirit, or the ways of wickedness, that profane way, when you get in Hebrews, is upon 2/3 of Israel, is upon the world. Okay? During the Greek Empire, the Roman Empire, the revised Roman Empire, which is America, which before America came back into power, you had the Renaissance period around the 1400s, okay? That's when the Edomites came back into power after the Dark Ages, okay? So this spirit, Esau, is the prince of the air of this world. This is his rulership, his kingdom for now, to do with heaven. Going back into Genesis, the 25th chapter, all right? So Esau is ruling. Ain't nobody taking him out but Yahweh Shai and the angels, okay? Go back to Revelation 17 and 3. It says, So he carried me away in the spirit. I'm sorry, verse 2 again. With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. Right? Wickedness. That's what Eve followed. The fornication of the serpent. Wickedness. The doctrine of lies. That's what the apple was. The fruit of lies. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast. That woman is America. That scarlet-colored beast is native in the EU. Full of names of blasphemy, having 10 horns and 7 heads and 10 horns. The 7 heads is going to them 7 Edomite power structures. The 10 horns, native in the EU. Now, back then, it was the 10 vassal states, the Edomites, which they ended up taking down, I believe, the Romans. Or was it the Greeks? I think it was the Romans. I forget. It says, and the woman was arrayed. You can double check. It says, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color and decked with gold. They took out the Romans. It was the Romans. But double check it though. I'm almost certain it was the Romans. That's how the Romans went down. Who were Edomites. And Edomites took them out. All right, and decked with gold, the Western Roman Empire. They took out the Western Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman Empire was called the Holy Roman Empire. They were Israelites. Okay, so-called black men. And decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So you see, America is still in power, and America is going to continue to rule and lead. But you see, this leading country, America, is cutting aid off. All right? And also with America cutting aid off, America is getting hit. So this family going to be crazy. All right? I mean, we don't got to read it, man. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. So look at how the ports are hit, the weather destroying the crops, hyperinflation, and the things that come. The food processing plants being destroyed, all these contaminants and poisons in the food, less things on the shelves, hyperinflation, bad crop season since 2020. Hey man, it ain't looking good for this fall and winter, man. All right. So hey, I'm gonna sit back and see what Yahweh Shema Shai do. But we know one thing for sure, man. Hey, these prophecies are gonna play out, man, and we seeing it play out, man. All right. We just pray Yahweh Shema Shai allow these things continue to press on and increase and get worse by the day, so we can get the hell up out of here. All right. I just wanted to hit this real quick through the spirit of prayer Yahweh Shema Shai. I think that was it. Oh yeah, check this out real quick. 2 articles. ICE officers no longer required to seek approval before arrest as immigration sweeps expand nationwide report. You see? So they don't need no permission, man. All right? They don't need approval. Right here. Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo among banks that closed 74 branches in the past 6 months. So hey, with them closing these banks, man, hey, people ain't got no banks. If they're closing the banks, that's cutting off your money supply. All right? So hey, you see, hey, they are building up this chaos to bring forth a solution, because they're about to cut this money off, man. America finished. The dollar dead. All right? And hey, this is just a time we in, man. So take prayer up in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom.